You take 20,000 breaths a day, and you notice almost none of them. But here is what the ancient masters knew. Curious, one single conscious breath can shift your entire nervous system, from panic to presence, from chaos to calm, in seconds. You do not need a retreat. You do not need a mantra. You do not need permission. You need one breath taken with full attention. Inhale slowly. Feel the air enter. Hold. Feel the stillness. Exhale. Feel the release. That is not a technique. That is the oldest spiritual practice on earth, and it has been inside you since the day you were born. You just forgot to notice. Sighs. Tonight, before you sleep, take 3 breaths like you mean them, and feel the difference. Save this as your reminder to breathe with intention. Before you say a word, your body has already spoken. Thoughtful, slumped shoulders say, "I am defeated." A clenched jaw says, "I am afraid." A straight spine says, "I am here." The ancient monks did not sit upright in meditation for discipline. They sat upright because the body shapes the mind. Curious. When you collapse your posture, your thoughts collapse with it. When you lift your chest, your confidence follows. This is not metaphor. This is neuroscience confirming what sages knew for thousands of years. Your posture is not a habit. It is a prayer, a silent statement to the world about who you believe you are. So right now, wherever you are, sit up, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin, and notice how your thoughts change in seconds. Inspirational. The simplest transformation starts with your spine. Save this and practice it every morning this week. Your skin is not just skin, it is a diary. Every breakout, every rash, every dry patch tells a story your mouth refuses to speak. Thoughtful stress shows up on your forehead, grief settles in your eyes, anger lives along your jaw. The ancient medicine systems mapped this centuries ago. The face was never just a face. It was a mirror of the internal world. So when you look in the mirror and see something wrong, do not just reach for a cream. Reach inward. Sighs. What have you been holding? What have you been suppressing? What emotion has been living in your body rent-free? Heal the source, and the surface will follow. Save this if your skin has been trying to tell you something you keep covering up. Before pills, before therapy, before supplements, the ancient healers prescribed one thing: movement. Not for weight loss, not for aesthetics, thoughtful, for peace. When you walk, your thoughts organize. When you stretch, your tension speaks. When you move with intention, your energy shifts. The body was not built to sit for 12 hours. It was built to walk through forests, to climb, to dance, to carry. And when you deny it that purpose, the mind pays the price. Anxiety is often frozen energy. Sighs. Depression is often a body that has not moved in days. So today, do not think about exercise. Just move. Walk for 10 minutes. Stretch for 5. Not as a workout, as a conversation with your body. Follow if you are ready to let your body lead your healing. You're not always eating because you are hungry. Sometimes you eat because you are bored. Sometimes because you are sad. Sometimes because sitting with emptiness feels unbearable and the fork is closer than the truth. Sighs. This is not weakness. This is a pattern. Your body asks for nourishment, but your emotions ask for numbness, and they use the same mouth. The ancient teachers practiced one simple thing before every meal: a pause, not a prayer, not a ritual, a question. Curious, am I hungry or am I avoiding? That one question, asked honestly, can change your relationship with food forever, because the issue was never the food, it was the feeling underneath it. Feed the feeling first, and the body will stop asking for what it does not need. Save this if your hunger is not always in your stomach. Why do you eat 3 times a day? Because you are hungry, or because someone told you to? Most people eat by schedule, not by need, and in doing so, the body never rests, the stomach never empties, the mind never clears. The ancient cultures understood something powerful. Fasting is not about weight, it is about clarity. Thoughtful. When the body stops digesting, the mind starts processing. Emotions rise, thoughts sharpen, noise fades. This is why every spiritual tradition on earth includes fasting, not as punishment, as purification. You are not just what you eat, you are what you do not eat. So try it. Skip one meal with intention, not as a diet, as a conversation with your body, curious, and notice what it tells you when its mouth is finally empty. Follow if you are ready to listen to your body, not just feed it. You think rest means sleep, but you can sleep 10 hours and still wake up anxious. Sighs, because sleep shuts down the body, but the mind, it keeps running, planning, worrying, replaying, rehearsing. The ancient masters made a distinction we have lost. Sleep is recovery for the body. Stillness is recovery for the mind. Stillness is not sleep. It is sitting awake, eyes open, doing nothing. No input, no output, no task, just presence. 5 minutes of conscious stillness can do what 8 hours of restless sleep cannot. Curious. Because the mind does not need more unconsciousness. It needs a moment of aware, deliberate pause. So tonight, before bed, do not scroll. Sit, be still, watch your thoughts without following them. That is where real rest begins. Follow if rest has not been resting you. Every ancient tradition on earth has one thing in common. They all treated water as sacred, not just for the body, for the spirit. Baptism, ablution, river rituals, tea ceremonies. Water was never just hydration, it was purification. And modern science confirms what the ancients always knew. Water carries energy. It responds to intention. It cleanses more than cells. Thoughtful. So the next time you drink water, pause. Do not just swallow, hold the glass. Set an intention. Clarity, calm, healing, release, and drink it like a prayer. This is not magic. This is mindfulness at its most elemental. Sincere, your body is 70% water. The quality of what you pour into it is the quality of what you become. Follow if you are ready to treat your body like the temple it is. Your body knew before your mind did. That relationship was wrong. Your stomach clenched every time they called. That job was draining. Your chest tightened every Sunday night. That friendship was toxic. Your shoulders carried the weight for months. Thoughtful. The gut feeling is not a metaphor. It is your body's intelligence, older, faster, and more honest than your thoughts. Your mind can rationalize anything. It can explain away red flags, justify staying, convince you to ignore what hurts. But your body cannot lie. It has no ego, no agenda, no need to please. Sighs. It simply responds to truth. So the next time your mind says it is fine, but your body says otherwise, listen to the body. It was right before. It is right now. Save this if your body once warned you and you wish you had listened.
Transform your life today. Link in bio.